Let's friggin' go. It's Friday. We're in a different little location. We're in the Booze News studio. I don't even know where to look right now. I got game on over here. I got me. I got you guys. We got the camera. It's weird over here. But we're gonna make do. Maybe if I pull me up, you guys right there. There we go. I like that better. What the heck's up? How does it look in terms of the lighting? I have the screen. The screen does not show me accurate representation. We're just screwing around. We like to change things up from time to time. Also, I needed to be close to the game because we're playing the Mets, the worst team ever. I hate them. We're warming up old-fashioned tonight, so everyone friggin' gets something in the glass. A little dark, but let's call it mood lighting. You know, that's my problem, was that, on the other screen it looked too bright, so whatever. We can fix it easy. What's up, everybody? We survived another friggin' Friday. Glad to be here. God. It was, why is it, like, every week seems to be the longest week? I didn't even think today was Friday. I was not excited at all. I was just, it's just another day of bullcrap. Anyone in the chat have this glass? Let's see how way back you go. The Bourbon Wrench Rocks glass. I really never used these until I've been getting more into these old fashions, and I love this glass. Hey, Roy, didn't you have a freaking birthday? Like, when was your birthday? I think I missed your birthday, but it was definitely, was it not this week? We have another birthday yesterday. So Roy, everyone raise a glass. Roy had a birthday yesterday. Today is Lone Wanderer Noah. His freaking birthday is today. So let's raise a glass. Anyone else whose birthday is this week? Let's go. Roy said Mother Nature gave him a hurricane. I hope you guys are doing okay. I know a lot of people are in Florida, but I don't know, I don't know the extent of what's going on. Like, which part is getting slammed, which part's totally fine. I don't know. So, Mr. Great Shot, birthday's Monday. Let's go. What's up, Duke, Sir Cuts, Hank Williams, Gene Brannaman, James Taylor? Good to see you, nerds. Alan Holman. Ooh, Alan Holman. I'm going to call you out, dude. Because I'm pretty sure. Hold up my phone of knowledge. Wait, that ain't you. That's a different Alan. Sorry, Alan. Well, Alan, I'm calling you out anyway. Because I love you, Alan. Well, it's a great time. My latest Patreon joiner, Alan Folks. I knew it was Alan. Dylan Robbins, good to see you. Kathy Graves, I love a good old-fashioned. This is actually pretty good. I used, so I got a sugar cube, but I like a little more sweetness, so I put the sugar cube, and then I squirt, a little simple syrup onto the cube, and then my couple bitters, some chocolate bitters, and then, Benchmark Foolproof. I kept wanting to say something else. Benchmark Foolproof. And Miss Wrench also requested one, so she's been on a friggin' old-fashioned kick. Kevin Campbell, nerd, what's up? Dramhound, the legend himself, John T. Bubble Bath. Oh, Bubble Bath's got the logo. He's got the one. I have the bourbon wrench on the bottom of the glass. One of the coolest glasses ever. Steve A. Go Met. Gross. Andrew Kelly, Lee, Dustin Pichel, Slapshot, Louis DeForth, Chris Buzalencia from Biloxi. What's up, nerds? Oh, and then, so I've actually never done the whole maraschino, not maraschino, the Luxardo cherry. I just thought you guys were making crap up. They were super expensive. I bought them, and they really do. Like, you scoop the cherry with some juice in there. Like, that's it. That's the key. That's the key. Alan Holman will take the shout out regardless. What's up, Rob D? You going until 1 a.m.? No. I need to recover. Henry Turner, what's up, dude? $5 super chat. What's up, Wrench? Already hit a flight of 4 samples of various Blantons and pre-gaming for the Utah pilgrimage tomorrow. Yeah, buddy. So you are going. Heck yeah, dude. Henry Turner, he's going for a very specific bottle to Utah. Can't imagine what it is. I don't know. Peter White, what's up, dude? Fly Fisher. Joe Graves' birthday's Monday also. Okay, everyone's birthday is around the same time. We should have just had one big party. Tom W's got one of those rocks glasses. Heck yeah. What's up, Tim Robertson? We dodged a bullet today with the hurricane. Just got a lot of rain and wind gusts. Good. I've seen some crazy stuff, like some crazy destruction in certain places. I forgot where. It was just pure decimation. Whiskey Central, Shayla Wayla. Tomorrow, I'll say this like multiple times, but tomorrow, midday. So college football is full raging. You want to come and get slammered in the middle of your games? It's like 4 p.m. Central. In fact, I need to double check. That's even right. 4 p.m. Central. Over on Whiskey Central's channel. Freaking drinking scotch. Help! Just come and watch me die. That's what's gonna happen. I don't even know what kind of, like, I don't know if it's all bad scotch or just like good scotch. I don't know. Cool running. What's up? Sounds delicious. Always love an extra little squirt. It's just a little bit of, just a little drip and drop right there. Nice ice ball. What's up, wise guy, whiskey guy? Speaking of ice guy, it's the ice guy. Tonight's flights. So last week we did one flight of his. This week we're doing the other two. So, oh my God, it's Steven. The Claw. Holtzclaw. What's up, Steven? How the heck have you been? Busy? No, I know you've been busy. I'm saying that to the chat. Mike Franklin, the legend. What's up, dude? David Bays. Yeah, now I got all of you wanting an old fashioned, so go make one. It's fine. We got the game. My game is frozen. All right, we're back. We're back up. Woo! Go Braves! What's up, James Haig? About to be gift dramming. Rick. What's up, Rick? I'm scrolling up because it scrolled way down. Brian, what's going on? Sorry, I'm a late bottling beer. Bottling beer? What's up with that? Jairborn Black Sub Trev, love the freedom stick in the corner. It's just wall decoration, you know? It's a little dusty. What's up, William Reynolds? You friggin' legend. Phone Doctor. What's up, Ron? He's got this glass. I know he's got this glass. He's got every glass. Eric Dismarius. Cheers, buddy. Man, I've gotten good. Now, the problem, and I don't know if you guys can help me out with this, my sugar seems to not dissolve all the way. There seems to be quite a bit of it just, like, chilling at the bottom of my glass. So I don't know, maybe that's why I have to add just a little squirting into the glass, because the cube doesn't get. I will tell you, I don't have an actual muddler. I literally use the back of an ice cream scoop. That might be part of it. Fly Fisher sipping on some Old Elk store pick. Good. My problem with a lot of Old Elks are like, some of them are like just too expensive, you know? What's up, Donald Rance? Just popping in to say hello. Leslie Ann Haig, hey. Oh no, I just stroked out. Hey, hi, happy Friday. Good to see you, Leslie. And James. Use maple syrup instead of sugar cube? Huh. Interesting. You gotta use simple syrup. But you see, I usually make them with, I don't know. I usually use simple syrup. But then I was like, every recipe you Google, it's like, you gotta crush down the cube. Oof. We're watching sports tonight. Where's Jason? We need the mash and drum because he is the Mets fan. I guess Steve is too. Gross. Look at that. Joe Diggins says, I use maple syrup instead of sugar. Interesting. Stir sugar before the ice. That makes sense too. What's up, Tony Tutos? Have to dissolve sugar before pouring whiskey. I use warm water, then chill. God, I'm just an amateur over here. Maple syrup. I mean, does it add like a little, obviously mapley, but does that go good? I don't know. I've never tried that. Friday at Fred's with friggin' Friday at Fred's and Doug, because I just got this $10 mega chat. Cheers from Friday at Fred's, and they are enjoying the Smoke Wagon, the younger, that they won. So I've already seen the photo. I'm sure they're loving it. What's up, Richie Z? How you doing, dude? 4-leaf whiskey. What the heck is up? Soak cubes with bitters. Muddle, then wait a minute before ice, pouring in the bourbon. I'm just going to have to do a video of how to make good old-fashioned. And then I will let Miss Wrench try them all and be the judge. I've been trying to get her to like do a produced video for me, and every day she comes home from work, she's like this much closer to doing it. She's like, I don't want to. We should do something. We need to find something else. Let's get big. She would make us go to the next level. Everyone's loving this maple syrup idea. Like, does it... Any maple syrup? Someone's about to come in here and be like, no, it's got to be true, tapped from the tree, like a special syrup. Rob D, $10 super chat, Muddler Fund. I will go to Walmart tomorrow and buy one. I'm so mad that every time I'm in Walmart, I walk by that little section, and I'm like, I need a muddler. But then I'm like, do I? And then I just keep walking. Every time. When you thought whiskey can't get any sweeter, mother puckas adding sugar and maple syrup. You know, here, you know what my problem with old fashioned, or not even old fashioned, with this ice cube? It touches my nose every time. I don't like that. Blind squirrel do push-ups. Ben Little, what's up, Trev? Good to see ya. I use sugar in the raw. He raws the I'm just going to keep scrolling. Don't know what that's about. I'm thinking a solid grade B. Now, see, Steven, this is where you always lost me. Or not always, you already lost me. I didn't even know there were grades to maple syrup. Yes, Trev, real maple syrup. And then someone said, not, where'd I go? Not Mrs. Buttersworth? Well, crap, all I have is great value sugar, low sugar. No. I have one of those bottles of, I don't know, it's fancy. It's from Canada. You know it's real. Crap. We're gonna have to make one. But not right now. I think I'm done. I'm like a one old-fashioned and done kind of guy. You know? It's just, it's good, and then I'm content. I'm ready to move on. I'm kind of that way with bourbon too. Like, I'm a one bottle pour type of guy. Like, I want to pour one, man, that was really good, and then I want to go grab a different bottle. I very rarely, and I have done it. I do it semi-regularly, where I will continue to pour a couple of the same bottle. Most of the time, it's like moving on. Variety, you know? I don't know how you guys go about it. What's up, Adam, Mr. Whiskey Shits? Good to see you, dude. Maple syrup and black walnut bitters sound delicious. Where do you guys, like, get your bitters? Like, everyone talks about black walnut bitters. I don't even know what that is. Like, all the bitters I know of are from the liquor store, and there's like 3 of them. I could get behind the syrup, just don't like it all that much. See, I'm going to have to try it, because my brain can't even fathom what that tastes like in a drink. What's up, Jake McKee? The Woodford Reserve bitters are really good. I didn't see them. They have like Woodford Reserve cherries. It was right next to the Luxardo cherries, which seemed interesting. There it is, Whiskey Central. 5 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So midday, if you guys are freaking getting slammered for some college football, hop on over there and watch me get freaking hammered. Hammered, not slammered. Hammered by scotch. So, what's up, Martin? I step up the proof with each pour. I used to do that, and now I'm just kind of all over the place. Whatever the heck I want. The best old-fashioned I have had was at a bar at Old Forester Distillery. So, you know, like, wonder what what were they using for that? Like, the Old Forester 100 proof? You can only use the special maple syrup that is tapped by the Canadian vegetable virgins at the holy altar of the sacred beaver and the holy maple tree. Coming from Donald Rance, everyone's favorite Canadian, who, when he's talking about this tree, it's in his backyard. Freaking Donald Rance, man. You know, the funny thing, he's not even joking. Them Canadians take their syrup serious, so I've heard. Eh? Or something like that. I'm the opposite. I get one I like, and it's foot on the gas for the night. But that's the thing, Rob D, like, that's my problem, is which one, how do you decide on which bottle's going to be the bottle for the night? Because I struggle looking over here. I don't know. I don't know what I want to drink. And then it's me just standing there forever. Shayla, it literally, college football is on from like 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. tomorrow. So it doesn't even matter. Hey, thewhiskeychannel.com. Holy friggin' crap. David and Kira. Checking in live for a second from a high school football game. Apparently it's homecoming. Gross. But hey, everyone, hope you guys, again, David and Kira and I will be suffering tomorrow to the scotch. So, like, if anything, Kira might die. She might die. I might die. What's up, Scotty? Fifth quarter tailgate. All right. Let me, we got 2 flights to get through tonight. So, I'm just going to start one. Hey, what's up, Hangin' AZ? Dr. Nerdface. Friggin' suck it. We need to read the rules, okay? Because there is a red flight and there's a green flight, and they are totally different. I need to look. Let's read them. So the green flight is going to be, I have to guess the dominant grain. Guess the proof, rank them. Oh, crap. Guess the dominant grain. So I'm thinking maybe wheat or, I don't know. And then the red labels, so the other flight's going to be guess the finish / finishes. Guess the brand or exact whiskey. Rank them. Crap. Which one should I do first? Like, which one should I have a fresher palate for? The finishes? I think we might need to do the finishes. Because I feel... Start with a harder one. I think that guessing the finish is gonna be hard. I think I would need to be a little more intuitive to what I'm tasting on that one. So, because the next one's dominant grain. It's like one thing I gotta look for. Hey, what's up, Bourbon? Shut up, dude. I'm glad you don't have COVID anymore. I hardly ever have the same pour more than once a night. I quit playing golf Saturday morning so I can watch college ball. Our game tomorrow, so the Arkansas, we play Alabama. Not too confident about that. We play at like 2:30. What's up, Icy86? One of the best old fashions I've ever had was made with Woodford Reserve Blackberry brand syrup and bitters. Interesting. Alright. I have no experience with finished whiskeys other than double oaked. Well then, Ben Little, you have a whole other friggin' like avenue to explore. So alright, we'll start with the finished whiskeys. And I'm going to put it on here. So that's the red one. And the good thing about these flights, so there's only 3 of them in each. There's not 4. Go Razorbacks, let's go! I just want to see, for one, yes, I want my team to win. Two, I want Alabama to lose. Seeing them lose just makes me happy. So, we have to go against them. Where is anyone in here even from Alabama? What's up, Biking Bourbon? Good to see you, dude. I'm really curious about this finished one because I have quite a lot of finished whiskey. So I'm hoping that gives me a little experience to know what I'm talking about, but highly doubt it. I'm just pepping myself up, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember high school football being this friggin' cold. Hey, here's a story for you. Okay? Here's a story for you. I went to 2 high school football games when I was in high school. I don't remember what the other one was. Just a game, I guess. The one that I do remember, though, and why I never went back, it was our homecoming. And long story short, we were losing. I think it was 30. It was 30-0 in the first minute and a half of the game. I'm not kidding you. This team would onside kick or whatever, onside kick, get the ball, and then they would just throw it for a touchdown and go and they did that 4 times in a row in the first couple of minutes. So it made ESPN, it was ridiculous. They just destroyed us. They went for every 4th down. They onside kicked every time. Just screw them. And it was our homecoming. So I left. All right, here we go. What's up, Donnie? No notifications. Dude, you need to fix your crap. Buckeye here. Hate Alabama. Ooh. I don't know what this is, but I know that I like it. Man, this is going to be hard to pick out the finish. I got to pick out the finish. I don't think it's something like cognac. I can't wait to just literally talk myself into the deepest holes. It's sweet, but it's it reminds me of Haystack. Is what it reminds me of. I'm leaning. It's got to be Cabernet. That's wine. That is wine finish. Oh my god. Every freaking last week's blind was so hard. This is already going to be hard. I don't think that's that Thomas More. I don't know. What's up, Matt Horn? I can't wait till I talk myself into the deepest holes. Tony Two Toes Tinder profile. Sounds like the opposing coach had an axe to grind. I think you can still find the video. I'm actually going to post it if I can find it in the chat. Oh my god, yep. Oh, Jesus. So 11 years ago, September 9th, 2011, our homecoming game. Just on your own time, give that a watch and you'll see what these guys did to us. Great time. I'm watching it. I'm watching this first kick. And they just creamed the guy. It's got 1.6 million views. And I disliked it. Because I have a dislike. Oh my god. I don't know. He wants me to guess the brand or the exact whiskey. I might think I'm just going to go with Thomas More. The Thomas H. More Cabernet. It's wine. It's winey. It's got that funkiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Calling it a night, folks. Have a pour for me. Catch y'all later. Cool running. See you, dude. Glad you stopped by. Jake Miller. Did I say hey to you? Still not drinking, but making sure to keep up with the whiskey tube. I was a band geek, so went to every road game and home game. Dude, I did this. It wasn't for me. I would have rather stay. We stayed home every Friday and like just had band practice. Aiden, Trev, you beautiful man. I'm not working a Friday. It's a miracle. Well, Aiden, holy crap. Kathy Graves, got to go do laundry and dishes before I'm allowed out of the house. Joe's over there like, go do the freaking laundry. Glad you stopped by, Kathy. I honestly, the more I smell it, the more I don't think it's the Thomas H. More, but I don't know what else. Wise guys like Trev, good luck. The problem with the finished whiskeys are they're so easy, I guess. They're so difficult to tell the actual finish in a lot of the cases that it's easy to talk yourself into the wrong thing. Because it's like, yes, I can tell this is finished. Even when I know, like I can pour a sherry bottle and I'm like, I don't know if that's sherry or what. Mr. Great Show. Kathy, go make a sandwich too. Joe's over there like, now I'm hungry. Poor Kathy. This is just very, very finished. It's very prominent. I don't think that's Thomas H. More. I just don't know what else it could be. I have several. And I'm trying to cheat and look. That's just going to be my initial thing. I'll come back to it. Once I taste some of these other ones and get maybe different finishes going, then I don't know. It's grapey. It could be sherry. I don't know. Like, it might be a Doc Swenson's. I think it might be Doc Swenson's, now that I'm thinking about Doc Swenson's. Crap, Joe. Dude, I don't have that many Starlights, and that's my problem. Let me go to B. Let me go to B, and I'll reevaluate. And also, let me put this other game back on. Okay. No indicator of what it's finished in, but I can tell it's finished. So okay. Why I started changing this one, well, I don't know if my camera's going to... Yeah, it does. Look how much lighter this one is. That's got to be like a sherry, maybe. I don't know if sherry makes it that lighter, but some of the sherries I have definitely make it lighter. Or it's the freaking... I don't know, maybe it is Starlight. There's a lightness to it, which made me think MGP, which made me think Doc Swinson's. Teddy Winovich. Anyone have the new makers? I don't. Joining you with Cabernet finished bourbon. It's not more but something else. Well, what is it, Richie? Give me hints. Whoa. What the heck? Is this redwood? That has some... If it's not redwood and it tastes like it has age, cognac. Cognac. Teddy says, popped them last night. Man, oh man, super impressed. Okay, Teddy, freaking Winovich. Are you kidding me? Let's rub it in some more. I hate makers. I'm calling this one right now. This has got to be cognac or something. What do you think? I'm asking you guys. Do you think this could be Magnus? Isn't Magnus finished in something else? This tastes really good. It smells like an aged like charred bourbon, which I usually get on cognac. That's why I'm giving it that. It's like a tobacco-y. It's thick. It's dark. If there's fruit, it's like dark plum. What is Magnus finished in? Maybe it's Magnus. I don't know why I'm just leaning towards that. It's because I've had like cigar blend, and I don't think it's that. Yeah, the triple cask. What is the triple cask? I don't think it's cigar blend. Time for a dram. What's up, good whiskey peeps? Well, what the heck's up with you? Pittsburgh. So they're coming. They're out there. Oloroso Sherry, Pedro Jimenez, and Cognac. That's what I'm going with. Because I'm guessing... I don't know. All I'm confident in is the Cognac. So there's no way of me actually knowing. Like, there's no way I could guess the actual bottle. That's gotta have Cognac in it, though. That's my loose guess, round one. Davies County 96. Ooh, I got that. It's okay. I don't think it's a real, like a shiny example of finished. I think it's a good whiskey that has finished in the name, but it doesn't shine through. It's not like it's the star of the show. Estate blend. I don't know. It smells like it's got a smoky... Like, I smell cognac. It's gotta be. It's gotta be... Magnus. I'm gonna stick with Magnus. Bardstown Ferrand. I haven't had that, so I don't know. It very well could. It's a little bit lower proof to me. It seems lower proof. Like, it seems like it's in the dang 90s. So, whereas A That's high proof. Wait a minute. Jesus Christ. I I'm gonna save I'm gonna write it down so you guys know. I just went back to that and it made me change everything I even think about it. Like, just whatever I said before, just forget everything I said. Wow. I'm still sticking with it. This, it's not Alter Ego. What's up, Whiskey Burger? It almost, on the nose, this literally almost smells like a Knob Creek single barrel. It's that, influenced. Lee Tucker's never tried a finished whiskey. What? I don't know. That's crazy. I love watching this. You the man. Well, wise guy, I'm going to tell you right now, dude. Your flights have been the most mentally taxing. I've loved them. I've loved doing this. They're so simple. What's the finish? What's the finish? And I'm like, what? All right, let's go on to C, which is very dark. Very, very dark. Okay, we're going back to lighter. So B so far has been it's so, I keep wanting to call it char, but I just think that's what I get. I call that note for cognac. It still smells good. I don't really indicate any finish, though. Mr. Bourbon Wrench, you can thank or punish Shayla for pushing me to this channel. Let you decide if it's a blessing or not. Well, you know what? Tomorrow, when I'm over on her channel, you get to see me die. So, I'm glad you came here for my last night on Friday Shenanigans. Okay? I will be honest. I think it was last time Shayla sent me a Scotch flight. I'm pretty sure it was her. It's like half of the samples I liked. So I was going into it thinking I was gonna die, and I'm like, wow, that's actually pretty good pour. All right, let's get into C. Hit that like button, nerds. When we hit 100, I'll take some scotch to prepare myself for tomorrow. This might have cognac in it too. Is this haystack? I've said that about everyone. Oh my god, this is so hard. These whiskeys are they're just gushing. Gosh dang it. I don't know. I don't know. Some of the aged whiskeys that are finished, aka the haystack needle, its age kind of covers up some of the finishing. if that makes sense. But I think cognac can make something seem aged. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is I'm tasting that's... Is it age? Is it the finish? And then I started thinking, well, what the heck could it be? Is it... I mean, there's only so many things that could be freaking... I don't know. What's up, Ben Durr? How you been, man? Are you at homecoming? Cheech! Cheech, how the heck are you guys doing down there? You got... Obviously, you're here. You're good. Yeah, wise guy. I don't know. This is difficult, man. Because then again, I don't know. I don't know what you have. I don't know. Is this Magnus? This is cigar blend, isn't it? What is cigar blend finished in? Is that finished? I don't even know if that's finished. I don't know why I'm so stuck on freaking Magnus. That's just so heavy, dude. That is... I don't know. I think maybe 3 is Magnus. I'm so glad that I have another flight after this so I can lose equally as hard. Just made thumbs up 69. And just for that, you guys unlocked the first reward for the night. Trev, if the Padres make it farther than the Braves, will you wear a jersey if I send it to you? Only? We'll make a deal, Jake. I will wear the Padres only if it's not freaking... What the heck's that guy's name? What's his freaking name? The guy who came from the Nationals. Why can't I think of his name? Not Tatis. Juan Soto. As long as it's not Juan Soto. I hate Juan Soto. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just play baseball. It's annoying. Every pitch, dude. God. Yes, I know my Juan Soto recreation was spot on. You don't have to say anything. Dude. I don't know. I don't know what this is. It just got... Locking the reward. Locking the reward. I'm thinking maybe this is Magnus of some sort. Cognac, for sure. I love how I just go straight to cognac when it tastes like that. How is your shoulder? Did you get it checked out or did you just get better on its own? So I actually I waited until the shoulder doc came in and I said, hey, I'm having immense pain right here. And he goes, bicep tendonitis. Just, I can give you a shot or you rest. And I was like, well, it's starting to feel kind of better. And then 2 days later, I'm totally back. Totally good. So he said I just probably slept wrong, pinched the tendon and it inflamed and caused massive amounts of pain. Ed Cummings, where the heck have you been? Probably doing important crap. The wrench crew heard it here. The nerds are my witness. Dude, whatever, dude. They're not go. That's the thing. They're not go. They're that Padres jersey better not show up. I thought I smelled a nerd. What's up, Eric? Tommy D? Okay, let me go back through these quickly, and then we'll wrap it up, because I honestly don't think I'm going to really get these right. This is honestly very, very difficult. But I want to revisit Glass A, because going back to it, there's something weird. This almost smells like light whiskey, is what I wanted to say. Going back to it, it's like, did they finish light whiskey? Like, I don't know. That might be light whiskey. It's so vanilla. It's so almost slight freaking black licorice-y note. I don't know. But then I don't know. Could it be like a Nassif? Or... I'm calling it light whiskey. But I don't know. Nulu? Well, I don't know if they do light whiskey. Like, it's got to be a freaking... Who does light whiskey that finishes it? Cat's Eye. That's light whiskey. And I honestly didn't call it at all until I went back to it. It's got to be. It's got to be a Nassif or something. I know they do a lot of finishes. I don't know. But it's light whiskey. I'm sticking with that. Hey, what's up, David Cooper? Any barrel pick update, says James B. Dude, gosh dang it. The last update is our guy said, I'm in the work, like, we're getting it settled with the distributor. So, like, that's where we're freaking at. And as far as the Sagamore, though, they said it would take 7 to 8 weeks, and that was when we did the pick. So it is coming. Like, I guess that's the problem, is that the Sagamore pick is going to drop right in the middle of these freaking light whiskey picks that we did. So it's just going to be bang, bang, bang. You're about to get slammed. You're about to get Halloween slammed. We're about to freaking chop you up. Flavored-wise. Not murder-wise. Circus is like, what? The big news, James, has to do with the picks, and it's not really big news in terms of like a grand reveal. It's more of a big news in terms of what will be happening going forward. So yeah, it is big news. Just stand fast. Bull Run. Is it Bull Run? Bull Run. If it was Bull Run, what would it be? Pinot. I'm just, whatever. I'm moving on to the next one. It's light whiskey, though. Man, it's just going to be makes it smell so thick. That's cognac. Might be Magnus still. This is hard. You guys obviously might. You're thicks, Mike Stahl. What's up, James Taylor? Flav o Flav. Johnny, give me that sag. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be good. That Sagamore is amazing. David. Whoa, I missed David. So David, look at this. Hold on, guys. No, my fireworks weren't working. It's because I did something. Here's my set. Here's the full set. This is what it looks like. Unedited. You can even see the light. I need to do... Copy that. And I need to paste it on over here. Where is it? Browser source. There we go. David coming in with the fireworks. There we go. We got it now, baby. And then what happens when this pops up? What's up, Dale? Oh, sweet Jesus. I knew when I saw David 3 minutes ago, I was like, I didn't have any fireworks. I knew it was going to be that. But then he did this. I don't know what this does. He sent another one. Oh my gosh. What a freaking classic. Oh shoot, just remember tomorrow's my wedding anniversary. Dylan, go freaking go get some flowers. Independent Joe, what's up, dude? You eating any crayons? I saved you some pink ones. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I really don't. Light whiskey is the only thing I'm confident in this whole flight. I'm just gonna call it. That was the red label. I just feel like the reveal is gonna be shocking regardless. Okay. So, I needed to rank them. I honestly think it might have went 3, 2, 1 as my favorites, so. Wow. Okay. Interesting. We're already off to a bad start. Oh, Christ. Well, let me pour a little more of that. Jesus. So, everybody, was not light whiskey at all. Which kind of makes sense with seeing by what it's finished in. It smells, though, like it could very well be a light whiskey. It's Barrel Craft Dovetail Gray Label. It's so vanilla forward that I thought it was light whiskey. And the proof, 131. It's finished in rum, port, and Dunn Vineyards Cabernet barrels. Dovetail is light whiskey. Thank God. Thank God that I wasn't that wrong. Thank God. So, I nailed that. I didn't know that. I did not know Dovetail, the gray label, was light whiskey. So, I think that's where they went wrong with maybe that release was it has all of those finishes, and I don't think the light whiskey lets those finishes shine through. It's good, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I wouldn't like the port. It's much more, and I said Cabernet at first. I would say like light whiskey in the Cabernet shines through more. But like the rum and the port, I don't know. Maybe those help polish it. So I'm giving it a hard critique. On the nose, Cabernet. It's wine. It's definitely wine. Then the palate, light whiskey. Jake McKee says, Trev, earmuffs. I do not like light whiskey. This is a shameless plug for the upcoming barrel picks, Jake. I will tell you, for someone who's like, because I don't want you to buy, if you don't like light whiskey, I don't want you to buy the picks we do. Of light whiskey. Hold on, Dansby gets a home run? I'm behind! What the piss is going on in my game? My sketchy internet, hold on. My sketchy internet stream is bugging out. So we got to go to a different streaming platform. Holy crap! Let's go! Sorry, I had to switch over, and I just saw the fireworks, and now I'm pretty pumped. Anyway, barrel Dovetail, gray label, Cabernet forward. It's good. Moving on. I called cognac right up front. Jesus. Okay. I think someone even said this in the chat. So, 2 is Bardstown Chateau de la Baude, finished in Armagnac. Close enough. It's the same crap, just in the Armagnac region, not the cognac region. So, I called that. It's good. It's real good. What's the proof on that? That's lower proof, isn't it? 107, it says right there. It drinks lower than 107. Maybe the barrel just threw me off. Oh, so Joe said the Ferrand. That's right. I knew that it was like a cognac. Because a cognac finished bourbon has this quintessential, there's something about it. I called it Magnus, but then I was like, I don't know. And I put an arrow down to Magnus down to C. So now let's go to Glass C and see what it was. Butro? Scooby-Doo? What's up, Mark Bond? Good to see you, dude. How you doing? And Shredward. What's up, guys? What is the proof on the light whiskey and the Sagamore pick? In a ballpark, because I don't remember off the top of my head, the Shady's back. This is what I was gonna say. I think I got off kilter, Jake. That the Shady's back light whiskey is the most bourbon tasting light whiskey I've ever had, and that's why I personally wanted to pick it, and that's why I literally fought for it. So if you watch that video, Gene calls it like double oaked. It tastes almost more like a double oaked than it does a light whiskey. It has oak. Light whiskey never has oak, so that's why we went with it. I think the Kira's Revenge is much more like it's better, I think, than a regular light whiskey, but it's still more in line with a regular light whiskey. The Shady's back is just, it was so different to me. I'm not saying you're going to like it, Jake. I think if you are going to like one, that's it. And if you don't like that, then you'll never like any of them. Ever. Because it was so different. What's up, Paul P. and Northwest Bourbon coming in? It has Tennessee whiskey in it. Interesting. The Chateau de la Baude does? Okay. Let's move on to 3. Again, the prominent note that I got was cognac. And I put an Arrow Magnus down to that. Like, I don't know which Magnus. It might be Cigar Blend over the other one, whatever it's called. But I don't know. It seems higher proof. But I don't know. Whatever. So C, which I also said was probably my favorite. That's another T-Rev friggin' home run. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. Batch 84. Finished in Armagnac, Sherry, and Cognac. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. You don't taste no Sherry. Like, that's not what gives it away. Wow. So I nailed A was light whiskey. And at first, I still give myself a little credit for calling it Cabernet in the beginning. I didn't solidify that answer, so I'm only giving me a little credit for that. But I said Cabernet at first, and then I changed it to light whiskey, and then I said Pinot. I don't know. So half a point. 2, I did call the Cognac, which it's Armagnac, whatever, same thing. Brandy. I didn't really call, I called it Magnus, but I put an Arrow. I'll even just show you what I wrote, so you can see my train of thought. Magnus? Yeah, wow. Yeah, Cigar Blend. Hey, it's just a heads up. Cigar Blend's freaking good. That's a great bottle. That's the first time I've ever had Chateau de la Baude. After hearing like people hype about that, I think Cigar Blend's better. I think there's just more going on. It feels like there's more going on. Wow. Okay, wise guy. Freaking crazy. Let's move on to the next flight, shall we? Heck yeah. Flights on flights. I'm ready. Now, I'm hoping this one's a little bit easier. Because, I don't know. The goal of this one is to name the dominant grain. Name the dominant grain. I'm hoping, because, like, name the finish. Freaking, what? There's so many finishes. I feel like there's far less grains. But who knows? Trev, since it has Tennessee, the Chateau is the new one. Number 2. So not the one that gets all the hype. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hey, what's up, Greg D? Got you on while grocery shopping. He's just walking around the store. Double header on the wrench. Isn't Cigar Blend north of $100? I've never seen one, actually, so... Lee Tucker, do you accept patches for your board? Absolutely, I do. And, like, if you... I can't trade any more of my patches because, like, my unit patches that I have on there, like, those are my last. I gave all the other ones away. But I will happily buy you one and send it to you of my unit in return, so... Cigar Blend is close to $300. I knew, like, even retail, I think isn't it like $199 or something? I don't know. It's like, it's high. $180 MSRP. You ain't gonna find it that, so... You might. I don't know. I've never seen one for sale in the state, so I don't know. I've never seen one. Even behind the counter, I haven't seen it. All right, so this is the green label. 1, 2, and 3, and let me double check the rules. Guess the dominant grain, guess the proof, rank them. So I got to do the proof too. No need to trade. I'll send you our custom company patch once they get in. Well, heck yeah. If anyone, I don't know, a lot of people probably are like, what the heck are you talking about patches? But a lot of these patches you see on the shelf here, like, I've been sent several of these patches. You know, I got freaking sheriff patches. I got Navy SEAL patches. Just, we got patches, and we like to trade, so. And I love to show off other people's patches, so. The daily, annual, weekly. You just missed me nail freaking half nail the blind finished bourbon, finished whiskey flight. And now we're doing another flight. 3 pours. We're guessing the dominant grain, and we're guessing the proof. I need to send you a joint staff patch. Ed, do it. Ed, so Ed Cummings, I also do, so like the challenge coins that we do, and a lot of channels do the challenge coins. I collect all of those, but I have them with the military coins and all sorts of stuff. Ed sent me the freaking biggest coin. It's not even a coin. It's like... It's a massive square. You could throw that thing like a boomerang. Wow. So Henry says it was in Central Arkansas for $220 like 3 weeks ago. Friggin', I didn't see it, dude. I also don't hunt. I don't hunt much, so maybe. Alright, let's get into this flight. Round 2, baby. Who's this guy? Who the F are you, Nick? Saw one at store at retail, but you had to be a preferred customer, tier, or whatever, aka spend all your money. Finishes are so common in Irish whiskey, I could just be used to them. Finishes are pretty unique. Port tastes different than sherry. And you know, listen, Um, I think a lot of like in bourbon, I think they interchange them a lot. I mean, you can get a port and a sherry. Tons of people do it, but a lot of times you see these guys doing like Pedro Jimenez and cognac and shit. Are you really learning what each of those have to offer? No. So it's kind of hard to learn what each of those impact on a whiskey because they're all just blended together. You don't know. That's why I really liked what Doc Swenson's did. So they did the alter ego, and then they did the first exploratory cask they did was they released 3 whiskeys, all 3 finished in just one of those finishes. So you can learn what the cognac, the sherry, the port, you get to see what all of those tasted like on their own. And then you could go drink Doc Swenson's the alter ego and see this is what happens when you put all 3 of them together. So that is something I like. I think that's cool. Like, it doesn't matter. It could suck. You could be like, man, sherry on its own sucks. But guess what? At least you learned. It's a teaching opportunity. I think it's cool. Anyway, rant over. Let's get into this. Dominant grain. Corn. I don't know. What the piss, dude? It smells different. Let me taste it. I don't know. I don't want to say something dumb. That is odd. Dominant grain? That seems on the palate that's so light. Like maybe just what I'm coming off of. Like I don't want to say boo rye. Maybe he tried to throw me off. Dude, I don't know. I'm putting a question mark next to that. I think that's a trick one. What's up, bogeys and barrels? Cheech has all the good stuff? What? Padres and Sox starts in 25 minutes. Jake McKee, go Red Sox. Just kidding. I actually don't even care who wins that. I'm just caring about the Braves. Okay. I knew this was going to be weird. Guess the dominant grain. I knew this was going to be wild, man. No tricks, buddy. I knew you weren't trying to trick me, but I knew, like, all 3 of these are going to be different grains, which in itself is a trick. Like, rye. Maybe. Oh, yeah. That's a rye of some sort. Crap. I'll guess the proof the next go around. It's got to be rye. It has that freshness. That tastes like a freaking fresh bouquet of greens from the Walmart section. It's like I took oregano and mint leaves. Didn't even make sense. Fly Fisher, enjoying the blind shenanigans and admiring your awesome collection. Thanks, Trev. Well, Fly Fisher, dude, anytime you want to come down here, the collection's open. Anything that anyone wants to ever drink when you come down here, I'm just here to see Trev play drums for Inner Sandman. Paul P, that's like the easiest Metallica song. I can do it with my eyes closed. Let's go, baby! Woo! Easy double. Easy double. Let's move on to C, because I'm going to go back through and really solidify my answers, and I got to do the proof. Bourbon. Rice. Mike Meyer. It's Rice. Mariners going to clinch tonight. Dude, Greg, I hope the Mariners friggin' slay, because Arkansas, that's our farm team. Or we are their farm team, so I'm a Mariners fan too. J-Max, what's up, dude? Alright, so now that it's been an hour, I'm going to go ahead and call out Donnie the Linux Cat that he's been a member for 11 months. I was ignoring him all night. I just wanted to let him know that. And he's waiting for his 12-month wrenches. Donnie! Happy anniversary to the Linux Cats. It was sometime this week. What's up, Andrew Sporwell? What's up, dude? Go Jays? Okay. Gross. Bro, Steven, you're probably at the 11 months too. See if you have that little super stick. Like, you can send a sticker. Like when it's your anniversary or something. I don't know how Donnie does that. I think at 12 months, you guys get Diamond. And then I think at 2 years, so you have to wait a whole other year for the next one. It's like freaking Rainbow or something. It's crazy. Oh, you get a highlighted message. Corn. Then what the piss is A? I think it's like bourbon, rye, A. What is that? Anyone else getting a choppy Trev? Well, hold on. I'm showing excellent connection. Oh, he's only at 10 months, 3 days. Steven, dude, you're only at 10 months. You should have a little anniversary, though. 10 months. No choppy. Oh, no choppy? Hey, everyone. We're at 82 likes. We got to get to 100. And I'll do something fun. Let me pull the Braves game back up. Oh, we're freaking slapping cheeks right now. Where's Jason? Someone text Jason C and say, "Go Braves." I don't know what that is. He said, so Stu said no trickery. Is this a boo rye? I don't know what that is. Maybe that's just a bourbon. Maybe that's a high rye bourbon. Alan Holman says the Braves are 4-1. So you're about 45 seconds ahead of me because this dude's still batting. Rosario. So I'm definitely behind, but whatever. That's what happens when you have sketchy memes of watching the games. Buck the Fraves. Okay, Steve. Someone sounds mad. Dude, I do not know. Was Alan just screwing with us? Because I just saw the sack fly. Oh, he scored on it. That's right. Okay. I don't know what this is. I do not know what A is at all. I can't tell you if it's rye or bourbon at all. Or what else? It's wheat. Let's just go with that. I don't know. It's a wheater. But the dominant grain would still be corn unless it's a wheat whiskey. I don't even care. 2 is rye. Totally. 3 is totally bourbon. Just write down malt and call it a day. Crap, I gotta guess the proof. My palate's shot right now. Holy freaking crap, Donnie, that's right. They released their peated bourbon today. Donnie, I will pick you up one tomorrow. Probably. Whenever I go, because I'm going to go pick one up, I will do it because I'm going to go buy me a couple. So whenever they sell out for freaking 3 years. In fact, I'm going to buy several of them. And I'm going to give away, do giveaways of that bottle. People need to try that bottle. You know me, I don't like freaking peat or scotch or peated scotch. Rocktown's peated bourbon is like, you know that verse in the Bible, Jesus wept? That could easily apply to if he drank peated scotch from Rocktown. We don't know. So good. It is so freaking good. I love that bottle so much. I'm thinking... I'm thinking 100 proof. My palate's shot. Donnie wants 2. Wait, corn, rye, wheat? Well, then I'm going to stick with my friggin' order. Make sure you try the new batch before buying so many. Says Andrew Kelly. That's a great recommendation, and I most certainly will. Because the good thing about Rocktown is you can literally try every bottle that they release. To include their special releases, they open bottles and put them at the bar. So they have another bottle that I'm going to try. Tell me this ain't the craziest thing you've ever heard. So it's called the... What's it called? Peachwood Bourbon. Or something. What they did is they took peach tree wood... They smoked it over the corn and then made the whiskey. So I don't know what the piss peachwood even is, or what smoking corn with peachwood will do. I'm going to try that sucker too. So I've heard great things about it. So Tim says, what did Tim say? I saw him come in here and say something stupid. Where was it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't Tim. It was freaking Richie. Trev, I have a 50 milliliter mini of Malort, courtesy of that legend Tim. That's where I got Tim's name. It's been that kind of week. Richie, what do you mean it's been that kind of week? That kind of week where you want to lash yourself? You ever watched, what's that movie with Tom Hanks and that dude just lashes himself the whole movie? That's what you're doing drinking freaking Malort. I'm sorry, Tim, for calling you out. I saw Tim come in here and say something stupid. It was Richie who said something stupid. And then J-Max came in. I have barrel-aged Malort? Drink it and I'll get the barrel-aged for you. I'll do it. I want to know what barrel-aged Malort tastes like. That's lower proof. Low. 90. 90 or lower. I'm even going to put a little thing. It could be 90 or lower. As far as the rye, which I'm calling as 2. And then A. I need to pour a little more A. I do not know what the heck this is at all. It's the wheat whiskey. It's wheat. I'm locking it in. This is wheat. This is like bread. What's up, Devin Patel? Tastes like the truck stop bathroom. Trust Devin. He knows. He knows. What's crazy is I'm fully confident now that A is the wheat. It almost even tastes higher proof than the B. But, like, I'm not saying that it's high proof at all. It just does. Maybe that rye is like 80 something. Maybe that's a trick. Maybe this is a trick. Glory hole bourbon. You know what? Malort is literally all of the liquid scraped up from a glory hole room. And we drink it. It's wood from peach trees, son. You're near Georgia. You should know these things. I'm not that near to Georgia. But supposedly, so, like Rocktown, everything they do, I wouldn't say everything. They really do local sourcing. So, I think the peach wood is local peach trees, which I've never seen one. I don't know where the heck that farm is, but they got it. I'm just going to call that solid 90. I really don't know. Whatever. Let's find out what these are, and then we can drink whatever we want for this last 25 minutes. So, dude, Trev, you're the man. Always got a trick on your radar. Dude, I hope I got this right. All right. Green label key. Again, wise guy, whiskey guy, throwing out the This, honestly, this one has been my favorite flight just because my brain hasn't been melted. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, wise guy is literally cracking up right now. Did you send me, before I even reveal this, Stu, did you send me sample A to prove a point? Because this specific pour that you sent me, I have gotten this pour multiple times in a blind flight. I have never once gotten it right. Never. I mean, I'm talking a lot of people love sending me this freaking thing in a flight, and I can't get it right. I'm smelling it right now. I still can't even tell you. I still can't even tell you. That I don't know. I don't know if my nose just doesn't agree with this. If it just doesn't. I don't know. I do not know why I struggle with this pour specifically. Not this year in particular, but this bottle. I might get a little of it knowing what it is, but I think it's just so different that it's easy to convince myself otherwise. And that's my problem. All right, you guys ready to know what Glass A was? I called it wheat, is the prominent grain, and I called it 90 proof. It is 92.8 proof. The dominant grain is rye. It's Michter's 10-year rye 2022. I personally think that why I struggle and why I was even wanting to call it wheat was when you smell it, it's so light and just so flat a flavor that it makes you think there's no spice. There's no bourbon spice. There's no rye spice. It's got to be wheat. To me, it's just, especially compared to these other two. Now, going back to it, I just think this is a delicate pour. I don't think I'm cut out for delicacy. I don't want delicate. Hey! F that guy. Get him out of here. Let's go. 69 mega? That dude's never even 69 to anyone in his life. See, Stu? So he says Michter's rye has that toasted taste, which flattens it out and makes it taste bready. That's what I think you knew that, and you're like, dude, he's going to totally call this as wheat or something. I totally agree with you. It gives it that, I'm not calling it a bad bready. It's like a good, doughy, bready quality to it. I would never call that rye. It has that burnt note to it, which, I mean, I should have known. The flavor's great. It's very light. It's very delicate. That's a difficult pour. I think Michter's 10 Rye is that's like the perfect blind sample to send someone if you want to trip them up. I really think they will struggle with that. Regardless of what you ask them. Is this a bourbon, rye, or wheater? Is this toasted? Anything you want to ask them, I think they would be tripped up. So, at least I am every single time. All right. So the second one I called rye. I called it 90 proof. It was Kentucky Owl Rye Batch 1, 114 proof. I think it's fine. I will tell you, that was not my favorite thing ever, dude. It's a delicate rye. I think maybe I'm too schlammered to truly appreciate these soft pours. But it's not. Are you kidding me? F the Mets. That was the weakest home run I've ever freaking seen. What a weak player. Whatever. Kentucky out. I called Kentucky out 90 proof or less. And it's 114. All right, so the last one I called corn 100 proof. Well, didn't get that one either. C is Traverse City Barrel Proof Wheat. I called it 100 proof. It's 112. That smells like a bourbon. That's good stuff. Traverse City. If you guys haven't tried Traverse City, there goes all the Traverse City all over my leg. That just ruined my entire announcement. Traverse City tastes really freaking good. And if you are a Patreon member, you very well may be getting Traverse City barrel picks in the future. Bourbon Ranch, Traverse City. Bro, you know what, Lee? What's funny is I honestly don't even feel that slammered. I got overzealous with the microphone. Now my leg smells like whiskey. What did you do a shot of? I did a little bottle pour of a Maker's Private Select. One of the old ones. Well, I feel much better about the, the finished whiskey blind. That was shocking. This one was shocking to me because of how, even after reading the answers, how I don't even, I still can't even believe half of it. Like that Michter's Rye, none of it. I don't understand half of them. This is wheat. You would, 9 times out of 10, you would call that bourbon. I'm sorry, like there's no way you wouldn't. So no 4-hour stream tonight? We could go for a little bit. I mean, we got 15 minutes left, man. We got 15 minutes. The problem is Miss Wrench is home, and I don't think she would allow another 4-hour stream on her. Like, especially she just got back, and she needs my attention, you know? Better question, though, is what do I pour next? I want to give a huge... Everyone needs to just give a round of applause to freaking Stu from Wise Guy, Whiskey Guy for sending me 3 of the most epic flights I've ever done. So, kudos to you for having such... Like, that was awesome. That all three of these were awesome. And I super appreciate you setting this up. And I don't know how much thought you put into this. You said like there was no trickery. I think they were very well played off of each other. So if you just randomly poured some bottles, then you nailed it. If you thought about it, you also nailed it. So I want to give you a huge shout out. These were awesome, dude. I can't even tell you like which one was my favorite. They were all so fun and so different. So, and that just opens the door. If anyone ever wants me to do their flight, I will do their flight. If you send me a flight, I will do it on a live stream. Because half the time I just love talking to you guys. That's half of my show is just talking, and the other half is doing whatever the piss I'm drinking. So I will do your flights. I will do whatever you send me. Unless it's Tim Evans. Tim Evans, I will never accept a flight from you because I know you were in Malort City, and I don't want it. I don't want what you have. Okay? What's up, Callaway? What are you drinking tonight, man? What is everyone drinking? Let's calm it down. The flights are over. So, what is everyone drinking? No, you send me a flight. Okay, Johnny. You know what I want to do? I want to do... This is a Patreon question. This is a Patreon question. I've thought, and I'm just going to say it here because we're promoting Patreon hard because we have so many barrel picks. We have 3 coming, but guess what? There could very well be like 1,000. So, would someone, like Patreon members, would you, like, would you be open to, if I brought you onto the live stream, would you drink through a blind that I sent to you? So I set up a blind for you. So I'm testing you. And it could very well be anything you choose. I could say, do you want a finished, barrel strength? Do you want, I'm not going to make it impossible. I'm not going to try and trick you. I would want to open it to where you could at least, like, try and test you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want to, like, let you pick maybe the theme, and then let me send you some samples, and then run you through it. And I will pour the same 4, and then, we'll go through it. You know what I'm saying? But it would be definitely, like, something that, like, a theme that you would want to do, broadly. Because I'm not going to make it too easy. I'm not going to send you freaking easy crap. But if it's the theme that you do, I'm not going to send you something obscure and crazy. You know, I want you to at least have a chance. I want to see. Because a lot of these people you guys don't get blinds. You have your collection blinded. So it's fun to really test yourself. So I would love to be able to bring someone on every so often and be like, we're doing a blind. You're doing a blind. I'm just relaxing. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. So that's an idea. So you've heard it here first. I was saving that for like a Patreon live stream, but half of you guys here are Patreon, so whatever. That'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. I think it would also be fun, like, even if you're terrible, okay? No one cares that you're bad. No one's like, wow, that guy doesn't know whiskey. They think it's funny, though, when you call Stag Jr. freaking benchmark. That's funny. So, like, no one cares that you got it wrong. They just think it's funny. So, it's the same way as when Miss Wrench comes in and does a blind with me. When she's totally wrong, she's like, wow, this is so bad and it's something really good. Like, no one gives a crap. They just think it's funny. So, we should do that. We should definitely do that. Like I said, guys, I have so many ideas, just like different little things to do with the Patreon, especially we are moving into like, here's a teaser for the big reveal, the big news that I've been teasing you with. We're moving into consistent barrel picks. Maybe not to the scale of some of these other big guys who they get one every other goddamn week and it's just whatever. They're just trying to push a barrel. It would be a consistent release though. So we're moving into that while still trying to remain as, you know, down to earth and, you know, special. I feel like our Patreon's very special and you guys get more merch. I feel like I've given you more merch than any other channel, even those who've been going longer than me. And if I'm wrong, tell me, but I don't think I'm wrong. So, I really hook you guys up and I'm wanting to ice the cake. You know what I'm saying? I not only do I want you to have all of the merch, I want you to now have Bourbon Wrench picks. You know, I want this to be like a one-stop shop. I don't want, you know, once a year, oh hey, here's a coin. Like, I want to overload you. And that's why else is the point? You want me just to be like loaded rich off of you guys and then like here's a freaking coin? Buy all our barrel picks? Like, no, I want to give you all the stuff and I want you to have barrel picks. So it's just, I don't view this as a business endeavor. Like, I want everyone who's in this community, I want the Bourbon Wrench community, the Bourbon Wrench Patreon, I want it to be a community. So I have a job. And I'm going to go to the job, and I'm going to get money from the job. This is not in... You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I hook you guys up, and what we're trying to do, and I say we, because the Shelf Turds Patreon is the same way. So, my Patreon, their Patreon, that's how you get access to the picks. The rewards are different. But the pick access is the same. So we're trying to give you guys more. So there's that. There's my spiel for the night. There's a commercial. Dunzo, whatever. Check it out if you want. I think there's a lot of people who... Nah, I'm going to get myself in trouble. I'll start talking crap here in a minute. I just think there's a lot of people... I'm going to say it anyway. I think there's a lot of people who take advantage and just ride the barrel pick system. And why... What the heck is the point of that? So you're telling me you should pay me to then buy our picks and that's all you get? I disagree with that. For my channel, I disagree to that to the core. Like that will never happen. That will never ever happen. I'm already looking. You want a spoiler alert? You guys know I love hiking. You also know that bringing a glass Glencairn on a trail is probably not the best case. I don't know. Even if what if you're just traveling? What if you're putting in an airplane? What would you think of if it was like a metal unbreakable Glencairn? You know what I'm saying? Stainless. Stainless Glencairn logo. Travel, hiking, freaking anything. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just gonna be upfront with you. I don't know what tier would get that, because those things aren't cheap. Them suckers are something. But I'm. You guys know the Patreon. I'm always looking at doing cool stuff like that. So I want to do cool stuff. No, Steven, you don't have to chip in. What I'm saying is it would depend on the tier. Because the price per glass, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get expensive when I go to order this stuff. And I want everyone to know. I don't know if any other channel's like this open about their crap. It's like large orders. There's like 179 of you guys. I gotta order 179 like items, glasses, coin. There's so many. It adds up. So I throw all the Patreon reward, like everything that you guys pay me, I just throw it back into rewards. Duke McHale, Kevlar. A Kevlar. You want a Kevlar, Glenn? All right, let's do another pour. I know I don't care that we're gonna go over. We're gonna go over Rain A. Holy freaking crap, Rain. When does Rain A want to do a blind flight with me? When? Copper would be cool. Okay, hold on. Carbon fiber? Come on now. I don't know. All I know I have access to is some like hiking unbreakable stainless steel type Glens. The outside can be designed, the inside's like a coffee mug. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about this freaking graphene, this freaking... I texted you and you hid behind me. I would... Rain A, my mortal enemy. You literally texted me the week that I had COVID. You know what? I'm not even scared of Rain A. Rain A is like the least scary person that I've ever seen. If I could take on anyone for a blind flight, it would be Rain A. What do you guys think? Or are you on Rain A's side? I don't know. Hold on. I bought a new bottle the other day, and that's what we're gonna... Yes, Steven, we still have... I have your flight, y'all's blinds, for Rain A's flight. We still have it. Okay, let me do... I'm gonna do one pour. No. I'm gonna save that for a review. I want you guys to be totally shook. Let's go 100. Okay, we'll do a freaking bullcrap shot here in a minute. A, 1 or 2? Which side do you want? I'm going to pick a bottle from one of the sides. We'll have one more pour for the night, and we'll call it good. Because I know a lot of you are going to go to ADHD whiskey. So I said 1, 2. So Steven was everyone wants 2. So over here. Is there something over here that you want me to drink? Why does everyone say 2? Earwax might be right. Oh, for the Malort. He talks a big game, but then shakes in his boots. Okay, Steven hasn't been here in a while. He wants one of the Penelopes. Does it matter which Penelope or just any of them? He just wants a big P. Steven likes a big P. Any of them. He wants any of those big P's. Okay, Steven. I grabbed 2. I grabbed 2 because Steven, when it comes to big P's, he doesn't want just one big P. He wants 2 at the same time. No, I figured because Wise Guy, I wanted to revisit this. I'm just going to do a little pour of this. The Penelope Rosé cask. I wanted to revisit it because he did the blind finished. This is Rosé cask finished. Also, something I love about this bottle. Okay, hold on. What the piss? Jesus Christ. Glass cork. Obviously, it works well. I mean, you could use this to plug up any orifice. But it plugs a whiskey bottle really good. That was crazy. But I just want to do a little quick, since we're on this whole, here, listen to this, It just snaps right in. He speaks from experience. Rain A is already talking. She's talking crap, and I freaking Rain A. Who won last? I don't even know who won last time. It must have been me. It must have been me, and it must have not even been close. Yeah, it's exactly like I remember. So the Penelope Rosé. I don't drink rosé, so I don't really know. It doesn't really smell like rosé. So she said that you barely won. Rain A, what's funny is I only said that this whole time I thought you won. Like, I've been treating this as if you beat me. So I don't know if... I feel like, yeah, when you said you barely won, I feel like you legitimately should have beat me. Because this whole time I thought you beat me. I'm like, man, I gotta redeem myself. I gotta beat Rain A. There's like no rosé on that. It's like a sweeter version of a cheap whiskey. It's fine. It ain't no... That ain't anything special. Alright, I'm pouring that in the master blend of the night. Steven, I'm pouring you... Because you wanted a big P. You wanted one of these. And I'm going to pour it for you. Mainly because, you know what, Steven? No one has seen you in the chat. We've missed you. I mean, I haven't missed you that much because I get to talk to you whenever the heck I want. But the chat hasn't seen you, so we're going to take advantage of Steven's big P. Diana, Memphis has a few single barrel picks of Penelope, like the, like those? Oh, you can't even see that. Like the black label Penelopes? I'm too drunk to taste this chicken. Chicken. Chicken, winner dinner. Okay, maybe I am too drunk. Steam Phase, what's up, dude? Pro tip, those glass corks will pop out easily if you take your thumb and push sideways on it instead of trying to pull it out. So like thumb. What do you mean push sideways? Oh, wait, yeah. Whoa! You goddamn genius. Look at that. Once it's up. Why? I guess why no one would do that is because if you do that with a cork, it's going to explode. So, you like corks you want to pull straight up. With a wine, like that is sealed. Interesting. I didn't know that. Everybody, glass cork, sideways. Regular cork, don't do that. All right, let's taste Steven's Big P. Which is the Architect Batch 2. I like these Architects. I don't think, I'll be honest with you, I don't think these are all, like, the best things ever. Like, I'm obviously going to keep reviewing the different batches of them. But, I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're just not something to write home about. It's this French oaked bourbon. It's not better than Maker's 46. That's the kicker. Maker's 46 is king. It's not better than Maker's 46. Or 46 cast strength. 104 proof. Maker's 46 cask all day. Unless it's Maker's 101, then you struggle for a minute and then realize it's a screw top. Kevin's over there like... Screw top. J-Mac, yeah, the Maker's 46 cast strength, it beats this all day long. It's good, though. And I like that there's other people doing French oak stuff. Because it is different. This isn't just a clone of 46. But you can tell the French oak. And I like that people are using French oak. I think it's really good. It's just not... It's not better than that. They already did it. They already set the standard to me. All right, let's wrap her up. I know ADHD Whiskey is doing his MMA fight. So let's go on over there. If you leave here and you go over there, then tell Matt that Trev sent you. Say Bourbon Wrench sent me. He goes live every Friday right before Matt. You know? So, freaking love you guys. Hold on. The ditch snitch sent me. They wouldn't even know what that is. Fly Fisher. Thanks, Trev. The vodka screwdriver sent me. Don't knock a good vodka screwdriver, Johnny. Is this what you want? I'm saving this to the end because only the real people, only the real fans get to see this. All the phonies, they've already left. They're watching some other crap. The real fans are here watching the real crap. We're nearing the end. There's no way, like, I'm not killing that. The camera's not even picking it up. There you go. There's the real level. That's not killable. This is Malort. That's not killable. My nose is burnt. No, I'm not killing this. I'm not killing it. Like, someone was literally, last week, they were trying to pay me like $100 to kill this. I said no. I'm not going to kill this. That's so tempting. This level is tempting enough to be like, I will do it for a super. I'm not gonna make you. I don't want your money. But it's tempting enough. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not killing it. I'm not doing it. I will take a chug. So, cheers, guys. Steven. The club. I'm freaking. I can't even. It's coming out of my nose. I was expecting it to be bad. I mean, I take a shot of this every freaking week. I wasn't expecting it to be that much worse. Just chugging it. But it was. God dang it, Jake McKee. That's... Steven, stop! You guys stop it! God dang it! I'm only partially mad at you. I'm partially mad at you that you sent another one, Steven. The other part of me is mad that it was that bad. I don't know why that just effed me up. That just I have indigestion. Bro, that was that was like the worst thing I've ever done. I take a shot at that every week. I thought I've gotten immune. I thought I've been immune to this. Like it's not as bad anymore. That just brought me back to like, no, Steven. No, this isn't even Taco Bell. This is like, I feel like I'm totally coherent right now. My taste buds are tasting. It's not the drunkenness factor, Steven, that's jacking me up. It's the fact that I just took like 4 ounces of Malort. It. The taste is amplified tenfold. Jesus Christ. No, Steven, I am drunk. But I'm not drunk enough to. I'm sober enough to taste that bullcrap. I'm not schlammered, is what I'm saying, Steven. Oh my god. That. What's crazy? Okay, let me put it this way. So the first time that I ever tasted Malort, like that just brought me back to that. I've been so immune. And now I got the burps, and it's all Malort. I'm buying another bottle. I'm buying another bottle of Malort. For all of you who are still here, I'm sure there's like 10 of you. I hate you all so much that I love you. I have indigestion now, dude. That's not, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm saving this bottle. This bottle forever remain. I'm gonna Sharpie it first Malort kill. And I'm saving it. Wow. It doesn't even smell that bad. Like, I'm immune. I am immune to this. That freaking chase was not of this world. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go see Miss Wrench. I texted her, she would not come in here. Babe! Steven Holtzclaw told you to come here. He's dying. I think she's coming. Steven, I'm sorry, I just threw you under the bus. I know you're not dying, but she might be coming. She coming. She coming. It's the Malort, Steven. Babe. Alright, I just totally tricked her into coming into here. Steven, you're about to be the bad guy, but I love you, and you just punished me with Malort, so you deserve this. She's coming. Willow is right. Willow. Hey. Steven has something to say. It's pretty important. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. It's Miss Wrench's birthday. Come on, Billy. I think she's ignoring me. I hope my... Billy, come here. Well, for heck, I don't care. For those of you who are still here, Steven, Richie, Jake, Lee, William, HR Bart. Well, what's up, HR Bartender? Kevin. What are you guys up to? That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys literally just sent like $300 freaking dollars. I will stay on for a little bit. Like, what do you... For one, what does Jake and Steven want me to drink? Aside from water. What are you guys up to? Just tell me, what are you guys doing? How was your week? Because I feel like anyone who's still here, you guys are the OGs and we get to know each other. So, like, how was your week at work? Something low proof. Dude, Donnie, I'm right there with you, man. This week sucked balls. Watching this fool. Okay, John. We're just here to make sure you don't pass out. So Alan is Alan's friggin' sober. Alan, go pour a drink, dude. We have 2 support sites in the U.S. for my group, Minneapolis and Orlando. So, you've been slammed with Orlando, huh? Let's not discuss work. F work. It was a pretty crummy week, ready for the weekend. Gene says. You know, here's the thing. And this is my thought process, is I go to work every week, and I'm like, bro, this freaking sucks. This is terrible. But then I come together with all of you guys on Friday, and every one of you are like, man, my week sucked. It depends on how you take this, but I hope you guys take this the way I do. It just goes to show, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, life is gonna suck. It's a reality. It sucks. But what you need to take away from it is that you have a whole community here who, they go to work 9 to 5, 10 to 5, 10 to 10, freaking whatever. And it sucks. It's busy. It's stressful. It sucks. But when it comes time to unwind, you have a whole community of other people who also sucked. It was terrible. And you can come here. You don't have to drink away your problems. You don't have to get schlammered. Yeah, Steven, the Malort might have got me schlammered. You don't have to get schlammered. You don't have to drink yourself to death. But it's a place that you can come together with other people who, man, work sucked. I want to drink and I want to hang out with other people who had a rough week and they just want to hang out. So yeah, Steve, I'm freaking that Malort catching up to me, dude. I'm getting freaking slammer. Oh, I wanted more bourbon, but that is effing me up. Just got over a cold this week having some Maker's Mark, William. Hey, William. Now that I'm here, I mean, I at this, like, when we go into overtime, all rules are off. William, I want to ask you a question. Because, like, William is, like, I don't know if you guys in the chat truly realize how important William Reynolds is. Dude's literally a hero of mine. Can I ask you, William, what was your op tempo like? Like, how often were you going out into the field in Vietnam? Because I just don't know. Like, were you guys going out every day patrolling? Like, were you doing... Like, how much downtime did you guys actually get? Because like, you got to think of, like, Iraq, Afghanistan, like... Unless you were freaking SF, you would go on a 7-day mission, but then you would have a week off. And you would just be beating your meat. So, freaking who cares? You had so much time off. So, William Reynolds, I want to know what your, like, how often were you going outside of the base? Trev, I downed the 50 ml of Malort and it wasn't completely terrible. The bitterness is the finish. Richie Z, like, okay, so 1 out of 10, what would you give Malort? Out of that 50 milliliter sample, what would you give it? 1 out of 10. Full disclosure, Trev, I've never had Malort. Would you equate it to Jaeger? Now, here's the thing, Jake. I hate Jaeger. I hate black licorice. They don't compare at all. I probably dislike them equally. I hate black licorice. I hate it. I would say if I wouldn't give Malort 10 out of 10 bad. I would give Malort 8 out of 10 bad. I would give Jaeger 7. 6.5. It's not as bad as Malort. It's, to me, since I hate black licorice, it's up there. It's not as bad as Malort, though. I just hate black licorice. I hate it. And that's all that tastes like. So, Malort, it tastes like urine and bitter, so it's worse. See, so J-Max says, I would do Jaeger over... Oh, I read that wrong. He says, I would do Jaeger over Malort. I would, too. I would do a shot of Jaeger over Malort. But it's close. It's definitely close to me. Because I hate black licorice so much. I will say, you want to give Malort a run for the money. Wicked Pickle. Wicked Pickle comes to mind. And then a bottle called Hideous Liqueur. Hideous Liqueur. Those two things. Which, I don't know... If you guys, I have a video last October that I did the worst whiskeys of all time. Or worst liquors, not whiskey. Worst liqueurs of all time. Hideous Liqueur was by far the worst. It was so freaking rancid. And in fact, I'm just gonna I'm gonna share you the video. Because anyone who's still here, if you weren't here a year ago, you probably have never seen the video, is what I'm saying. Here it is. In fact, this was still at the old studio. Wow. Here you go. Watch that video. No, it's not the music video, dude. Jephthah Creed is bad, says Ron. Have you tried Jephthah Creed, dude? Okay. Hold on. Stop everything we gotta say. William Reynolds replied, I lived out the base 10 months until my sergeant major was killed by a rocket when he took off in his Huey. Jesus Christ. So Sergeant Major was killed? Dude, I couldn't even imagine now. I mean, it's obviously happened in this war. But like Sergeant Major doesn't freaking die. Jesus, man. So were you saying I lived out the base 10 months. So you're telling me like from your deployment, 10 months of it was you in hostile Vietnam. It wasn't on the base. Like you guys were just going out every day. Probably just on patrols and all sorts of crap for 10 months. Jesus Christ. Not the dickle pickle. Wow, so Richie, you'd say for Malort, you would give it 4 out of 10? I don't know. I feel like maybe depending on the person you are, so like if you drink a lot of scotch, I would say not even scotch. I think if you drink a lot of peated scotch, you feel like you drink really aggressive stuff, maybe Malort's not as bad. But man, to me, is it freaking putrid. Putrid, festered funk. It's terrible. All right, let's wrap her up. For those of you who are still here to the late innings, if you go on over to ADHD Whiskey, go ahead and say, Drunk Trev or Drunk. Do this, just to throw my name out there. Drunk Bourbon Wrench sent me. So if you show up now, Drunk Bourbon Wrench sent you. Let them know that we have a pregame squad. We have a great time before them. So, oh my God, the Imaginac! Matt, I'm freaking drunk as piss. I literally killed a bottle of Malort. I was just wrapping it up. So Malort Wrench sent you. I'm gonna go try and find some food to get this freaking taste out of my mouth. It's terrible. Stephen Holtzclaw made me do this. I will never forgive him. Glad you're here, Matt. Matt literally said Taco Bell. Steven has literally been like Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Matt says Taco Bell. Okay. Okay, Matt. Is Matt and Steven the same person? What the heck? I don't think DoorDash delivers here, to be honest. Like, if it does, I would totally let you. Um, I'll see if Miss Wrench wants Taco Bell. Otherwise, I'll see you. The last one to die in combat in Vietnam. Really? William Reynolds, he was the last one to die. So you were, what years were you there, dude? You were there late time, huh? Because I got to think like Saigon, like the fall of Saigon was 75. I'm pretty sure the fall of Saigon was like it. So 75 is the end of Vietnam. That's where they just said, "Yep, we're done. That's it. It's over. Freaking, we're out of here." Jesus Christ, dude. Hey, William Reynolds, dude. I'm not even joking, man. Send me an email at bourbonwrench@gmail.com. Like, I just want to, I want to talk with you. Like, I don't care if we set up like a phone call. Like, I will give you my phone number and we call each other. I just want to like talk with you, dude. I want to hear, your Vietnam stuff, man. Um, Even if it's totally selfish, I just want to hear it. I want to talk with you. So, um, 877 suck it now. William, email me, dude. I just want to talk, man. I want to hear your stories. Matt, how about you go friggin' pour you a drink? I'm friggin' gonna go find some food. Steven, I'm glad you're here. Donnie, William, Richie, whoever else is here, Kevin, Sir Cuts, anyone else who's still here, Johnny. Friggin' love you guys. Let's go over to ADHD Whiskey. I know he's doing some big thing. See you next week, nerds. That's it. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go enjoy this Malort taste in my freaking mouth. So, suck it. All of you, suck it. Freaking love you guys.